Go.
All right. Thank you, Brian. This is my name's Mike Thies, obviously with the Global Wheels Events, Wheels Events TV, and I want to. I'm thrilled to be in San Marcos, Texas today, at Dick's Classic Garage Museum, and this is a true American find. On my left here is the museum curator, Tom, and it's Fortney.
Yes.
Fortney. And Tom, how long have you been here?
I've been with the museum since 2009, right after we opened.
Wow, this is great. And I understand they moved it from another city,
Yeah, we used to be in a little town called Rosenke by Bastrop.
right?
We opened there in 1980, and then we moved here in 2009 and closed the other facility in 2012.
Well, I'll tell you, you've really done a remarkable job. I'm
Thank you.
extremely impressed. And just quickly, this museum was started by, what's Dick's last name?
Dick Burdick.
Dick Burdick was a successful businessman who ran in the Great American Race a number of times.
25 of the original all of the original great racers. Yes.
And this is now the one that's owned by Corky Coker.
Yes, yeah. Corky owns it now.
And we're well acquainted with Corky.
Oh, yeah,
I don't live far from Chattanooga.
Oh, okay, yes.
So we go there all the time.
Corky and Dick were members of the Rally Partners. They owned the race for about the last 4 or 5 years together,
Yeah.
along with Jack Roush and several others.
Right, Jack, right. Well, what to find me here is a delight, and what we've got is just a true treasure. And maybe without, you can introduce Marliynn, and Marliynn, I'll ask you some questions, we'll see how that goes.
This is Marliynn Neumann. She is a volunteer here and has just completely taken over the library and done just absolutely amazing things. We had just a few periodicals and a few books when she started, and they were just kind of scattered around, and she has completely organized everything. True jewel of the museum.
Thank you.
So let's start out. When you started out with the museum, you were getting it organized. And how did you collect all this? Were they donated or purchased? How did you find them?
Well, what I found was that the materials were already here and they were in stacks. So they came from a variety of sources and they were waiting to be organized.
Yeah.
So they were waiting for your magic touch. Now talk to me about the organizing. How did you start it?
Well, I separated the books out and then I put the book material on a database. Then I organized the magazines, got them separated by title, and then started going through them actually page by page to develop a focused index that I have on the computer. It's a simple Word file, so you just hit find and you can find what you need, then go pull it and read it.
And the Word file, you have some of them in separate files as well.
By a periodical title. That helps me find materials more quickly. For example, if someone comes and you want some information on a Packard, I will know that I don't want to look up self-starter, which is all Cadillac, so that shortens the search.
Well, obviously, you got information here about 99 4400ths of the percent of the collectors have no clue. So this is a genius resource here. So you were sharing before that you have 75 periodicals, magazines.
With a focused index.
With a focus, and then a number of others where you have select.
A small number of issues, and those I handle individually on the database.
Now, as an example for our viewers here, we have the quarterly, the automotive quarterly. Mm-hmm. I understand that you have almost all of them.
We have all of them except the last issue, which is volume 52, issue 1.
So you have probably one of the most complete collection of its kind in the world.
There are a lot of other individuals who do have complete sets.
Really? Are they cataloged or focused, indexed?
No, but if I find that there are individuals who do have sets, I will be happy to email them a copy of the focused index with a brief instruction guide.
So you have the focus index of the quarterly book.
Right. The Automobile Quarterly has prepared paper indices, but I haven't seen any for volumes 41 through the end. They may be present, but I don't know where they are.
So how did you find it?
She found us, and we were very, very glad and lucky to have her.
That is really awesome. If I wasn't married, you'd be in trouble, girl.
Okay.
She's thinking, oh my God, who is this guy? So if we give it a little pan of this is an actual library. Everything's coded. You've got it all focused and indexed. When you came here, did you have a clear idea what you wanted to do with it?
I had to organize things a bit to see what I had, and then it sort of fell out how we would put it together. We do have some books that are small and fragile, and those are the ones we put in those red notebooks over there, and they can be opened and utilized right here, but they're not strong enough to be out on shelves individually.
Well, this is a pretty small little spot. Do people know about this much?
No, that's kind of our problem. Is nobody really knows about the museum itself or what we have or any of it. So.
In terms of the library, would you be welcoming donations, or would you find that overwhelming?
We definitely welcome them. I leave kind of the library to Marliynn. She has completely taken the reins with it, and so I'll ask her if somebody wishes to donate. We'll talk and see. Make sure we don't have a bunch of copies of it already, where we just don't have the space.
You see, the space is a premium.
Yeah, and we started off in about half of this little area originally. It was just a couple of bookshelves, and this is where it's gone. You know, we just keep adding and adding and adding and building more. So.
Wow, I'm so impressed. So Marliynn, you don't have a website for this particular for the library?
The museum has a website, but we don't have information about the library that people can access.
So how do they find you?
Well, they come through the museum and stop here.
But say I'm in Spokane, Washington, and I want to get hold of the library to find out some information that otherwise nobody has, but it's in your focus database or in your memory here.
Well, they have the website for the museum has a notation area that says there is a library. They could then email, and I'd be willing to look at what I have. And if it's possible to scan and send, I could do that. What I find most of the time is that people who stop by, this is aisle 4, and so they're pretty much ready to go home. And they don't have a lot of time for me to spend 45 minutes to go through the information. So they'll give me an email address, and I will research what they have, email them a bibliography, and then help them identify how they can access the information. Some of the individuals will already have these magazines, and so all they'll need will be the references. I can't really scan long articles, and a lot of times some of these older magazines don't scan too well, but there's a way that we can get information to people.
Well, you are a true American gem. I want to thank you very much for sharing it. Any thoughts you like our viewers might like to have before we sign off?
Save your magazines.
Send them here to the museum. In the meantime, do you mind giving them your email address so someone can contact you?
Well, it's okay.
No, yeah, definitely, of course. Yeah.
Just send it to Librarian at dicksclassicgarage.com without an apostrophe, just DICKSClassicgarage.com.
Tom, I can't thank you enough. You took time out of your day for this. And,
of course.
I'm just so delighted to meet you.
Well,
you really made my boat trip. You really
well,
did.
thank you.
Yeah. All right, so we'll be back to thank you, Brian, for being our videographer again.
Very good.